Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a brand new product, at least new to me, and that is the Bigfoot Bushcraft Fire Plug Fire Starters. Alright everybody, welcome back. So today I have an extremely affordable bunch of products here. Very handy for your emergency gear, for your fire starting stuff, and it'll make it a whole lot easier for you as well. They also are having a sale, of course, now is the season. They're having their Black Friday sale. You're going to save 40% and get free 3 to 7 day shipping with all orders over 30%. And I have a discount code for 15% off, which is Iridium, and I will put that down below. Okay, I will put the code down below and their link down below so you can click that link and get the discount on the products. But we're going to talk about the products and what they are first off. First off on the fire plugs, okay, this is a $9.95 package. You get a good amount of fire plugs in there to start with. I've already tested one, however, I haven't tested their other gear, so we're going to do that in the video today. They are very easy to start a fire with, so you will have no problems with that. I was really surprised at how well they worked. Not that I didn't think they wouldn't, but they just seemed, you know, when you first try something out for the first time, it's like, I wonder. And this thing just took fire, the first strike on it, no problem at all. So, that is the first thing. Now, they're $9.95. Rain or shine, wet or windy, these things are really thickly, heavy coated in a very flammable material. It's almost like a wax of some kind. And what you're going to do with these is take them apart and stretch them and get all the little fibers out. You don't have to go too nuts, believe me. I just barely did the edge, struck it one time, and it went up. So, they're very easy to use. They got a 5-minute burn time. I would say probably longer than that. I had to actually put mine under water after about 5 minutes. It was still going. 10-year plus shelf life, waterproof, windproof, a non-toxic formula, and they're made in the USA. So we're going to test those out at the end of the video, but I want to tell you about this other gear here. Next off is the compact travel tin. Now this tin here is for the fire plugs. You can put your fire plugs in there and carry them. I guess you could also use it as a char cloth tin if you wanted to poke a hole in the top and char your material in there. I'd probably just put the plugs in there. It gives it a little more of a sturdy kind of place to store them in. It's $4.95, so that's $4.95. Keep your fire plugs handy for any situation. It's waterproof, it's very rugged. Just in case you want to carry anything else, you can do that in there too. It can carry up to 30 fire plugs. The dimensions on it, 1.73 inches by 2.36 inches in diameter. It is tin-plated steel. It does not come with fire plugs. It is sold separately. So if you want a nice little tin, definitely a cool little thing to keep your fire plugs in. I am liking the fact that I have a lot more tins lately. You know, when I'm storing gear and stuff, because I know what's in it, I can label it, and it also doesn't get all nasty and dirty out here. This place, even though I keep it extremely clean out here, it does tend to get very dusty. And I keep it clean because it's on video, and I want to use it to do videos, but keeping stuff in tins tends to keep stuff a lot cleaner. So, I'm liking that. Alright, next up, the Bigfoot Bushcraft Extra Thick Ferro Rod and Steel Cycler. This is a Black Friday sale. Normally these are $24.95. They're going on sale for $19.95, okay? You definitely won't have any trouble throwing sparks with this thing. It is a big, thick, nice looking striker. And before we test it, I'm going to scrape off the extra coating on it. Nice wood handle on it. Take a look at that. You do have the paracord here, and you have a choice of paracord. So you have another striker here, and the paracord here. Now, it's very simple to use these. For those of you who have never seen a ferro rod before, it does come in that little container too, that little pouch. They even give you in directions and a video. Okay, these are your directions here, and you got a little QR code if you want to scan that for the video. Basically, you're going to run your fingers along the edge of this thing here. Find the sharp edge. Okay, I would say this edge here is kind of sharp. And I wouldn't use this one extremely too much because I feel that these, you know, that'll eventually dull once you use it a lot. I just use the back of my knife. But I would definitely keep it around for emergency purposes. If I lost my knife or whatever, very handy way to do it. So you feel around for the sharp edge. You're going to strike this on here to get rid of the coating. And I'll show you what that looks like. It's already getting a few sparks, you see. Once the coating is gone, you're ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of these fire plugs. We're going to set it up right here, and I'm going to show you how I break it apart and kind of get it ready to accept a spark, and we'll try it out. One of the things I did forget in the previous video was give you a little information on these. You get 12,000 strikes or 12,000 plus strikes on a ferro rod similar to this. 1/2 inch thick ferrocerium rod. Nice waterproof and windproof way to start fires. And 5,400 degree Fahrenheit sparks. So that will definitely get a fire going for you very, very well. So let's open this up. Check them out. Now I have already opened the package. You'll cut it open on top. And pull out one. And they kind of look like pink little plugs. And there you go, right there. Okay? That's pretty much it. It's kind of, it feels almost like a very thick wax. And what I'm going to do is break this thing apart with my fingers. Kind of like this, you know. And I'm going to try to unravel it, because that's what I did last time, and it worked very, very well. Again, it is cold in the desert today. I woke up to 30 degrees. For you people living in colder climates, I know that's kind of not very cold, but for us out here in the desert, that's a cold morning. It does get out in the teens here, but that's kind of a cold morning. So you see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of fleshing it out like that. Now we're going to put it here, and we're going to try to do some sparks on it. And again, you're going to feel for the sharp side here. I'm using the one that's on here already. They do give you enough room. Finally, somebody actually gives you enough room when they put paracord on a striker, and it's not like you're like, oh, I can't get it. They actually give you enough room to really strike down on it. So we're going to try this out. Let me move this a little closer to me. Let me get the side that I took the coating off. There we go. That was pretty easy. There you go. One strike, really. And it's ready to go. So you can see that's going to burn for a good long time. If you have trouble getting your fire going after something like that burning for all that time, you better reevaluate your tinder that you're using, because that's going to burn for a while. And the nice part about it is you got this little edge here, so it is kind of portable. If you have to light a candle or light something else and then put it down in there, you can carefully. Don't hurt yourself. It's getting a little close there. And really, really neat idea. I like the way it's a little plug there. It burns nicely. It burns for a nice long time, as you can tell. Now I'm going to take these fire plugs and I'm going to stick a couple in here. See how many I can get in here. Because this will go into my other kit, which I use for fire starting in videos. And we're going to just use these in the channel and see how we like them. So far, I'm impressed with them. You get a nice long burn time. And you can tell usually when you see a product about how long it's going to burn. And I can tell that's going to burn for a good while. So if you can't get a fire going with that, like I said, you need to reevaluate what you're using for sticks and twigs and tinder, because that thing is definitely going there really, really well. So what I'm doing with these in the containers, I'm just putting them in like this. See how many we can pile in there like that. I don't know if I'm going to get 30 in there, but yeah, good enough. So there you go. That is the Bigfoot Bushcraft Fireplug Fire Starters and the rest of their stuff and their Black Friday sale. The Black Friday sale is going on, and pretty much until they say it isn't. I didn't get a date on it, so I would just get over there and check it out. And again, you got my discount code, which is Iridium. And I'll put all this down in the link down below, as well as the link to get the discounts. All this stuff is going to be on sale. There you go. It's a nice little packed container. All this stuff is going to be on sale for Black Friday, so you definitely want to check it out. Let me get that out of the way and bring all this stuff back over here. You see how well that thing works. I mean, that thing is really an impressive fire striker, Paracerium rod. Look at those sparks. It just throws off sparks like crazy. So definitely an impressive little rod. I do like the little holder it comes in. Again, keeping your gear in stuff is kind of handy for when you're out in the field. You know where everything is. Everything's kind of labeled. And we're still going on fire over there. So I'm just leaving that running in the background. And you have your choice on the rod of different paracord if you want it to show up a little bit. I would probably think about putting this on here, because if you drop stuff on the ground and it's kind of this color, it blends in hard to find. So, and the blacks will blend in out here really well in the ground. Even though they're not good camo, they blend in very well into the ground. So that's why they give you a choice of colors. And I do like the fact that they actually were smart enough. So many of these ferrocerium rods come with a striker attached, and it's like, this long, and you're like, you can't even get down the rod with it. This thing you can actually get down there no problem. Nice enough, long enough paracord there, so you won't lose your striker. And again, this striker works very well. It didn't seem dull from the one strike I had to do, but I would probably use the back of a knife or a dedicated striker. I just find it works better for me. You don't necessarily have to do it that way, but I find it works better for me. So anyway, that is the Bigfoot Bushcraft Fireplug Fire Starters. definitely check them out. They will be probably showing up more on the channel as we do videos outside. I think they're a really neat product, and I said if I've noticed that if you've done BattleBox in the past, if you've ordered BattleBox, you've probably seen their products already because they were featured in a BattleBox. I don't know if it was a month ago or a couple months ago. So some of you have already tried them out. I definitely think they're a cool little thing. So don't forget the link down below. Check it out. You'll get a discount. You will get my coupon code, which is Iridium, for 15% off as well. So you really can't go wrong. And as you can tell, I'm still talking away here, and that thing is still going. So I'm very impressed with them. Anyway, folks, the link will be down below, like I said. Don't forget all our other links. We have our Amazon affiliate store down there. Most of the products that I review, I try to put in there so you can check them out. We have our freeze-dried wholesalers link. If you have not tried his food yet, his freeze-dried food, and you're interested in getting started in some food storage, now is the time to do it. He is very well stocked up. He may run out of things, but that's because they're not in the freeze dryer yet. He has it in stock. He just has to freeze dry it. So you order with confidence. Don't hesitate. You'll be just fine ordering. Don't forget to check out our link for it as well. That's a 15% discount if you click my link. Just for clicking my link, you're going to save 15% on his site when you check out. You can also use my code, which is Iridium242, and that will save you 15% as well if you didn't click the link, if you just want to go to there and just use it that way. Don't forget to check out our My Patriot supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. We have some amazing bulk deals there. If you're interested in really stocking up on food for like 3 weeks, 4 months, 3 months, whatever, that's the place to go. They got a ton of stuff. And with that stuff, I always say it's good to supplement it. You can add things to it, like you can add canned chicken to it or anything like that. Definitely good stuff. Make sure you store water with it when you store freeze-dried or dehydrated food. And our Thrive Life link as well. We have our Black Friday sale coming up, so don't forget it. It's like, I believe in a day or two we're going to see that. It's hard to tell because I'm doing these videos on different days, so it's not like I did this video right now today. So don't forget to check out that link as well for the Black Friday sale. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Looks like we finally went out over there. Stay safe and stay prepared.